A gente voltou e falou com o moço das frutas. E aí ele deu a possibilidade de como se a gente estivesse sonhando, alguma coisa assim e tal. Mas aí ele falou que as pessoas daqui
True.
não sonham, né?
It's so
Que a
weird
gente
that
é que
people
estaria
here don't
sonhando.
dream.
Mas foi
Why
uma
is
boa
that?
aposta dela.
Anyway, if this all really were just a dream,
Então, não é um sonho. Descartamos essa possibilidade. Agora vamos perguntar a outra pessoa o que
Oh,
ela
it's
acha.
you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the gods,
you're really excited about this, huh?
help.
So, you're admitting that
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said,
I knew you weren't going to.
marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. The book only says, if you trust.
So that's how it is. Looks like we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paima remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as at this time of day, Dia's probably.
Bom plano, hein? A própria Lumine teve um plano que eu achei bem genial. De colocar a Dérria pra falar com a original, com a verdadeira moça lá.
Fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler. You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in?
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around.
How did you know what I was going to...
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. People in Sumeru don't dream. The moon, illusions, and lies. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much.
Por favor, acerta que eu não aguento errar.
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad.
All right, so this.
Ah, então é de propósito, eu tenho que prestar atenção no que aconteceu nos
Kinda
dias
hard to
pra poder
believe what you
convencer as
just told me.
pessoas.
First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but...
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in.
Yeah, her parents said that this is how she was like.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Vamos, pai, amor, vamos revelar a verdade. Gente, isso daqui ficou muito interessante do nada. Eu devia ter reclamado muito tempo antes. E eu achei que elas estão tomando umas atitudes tão boas. Em Sumeru é o lugar onde tanto a Paimon, tanto a viajante estão tomando assim mais... É, como se elas tivessem ficado realmente mais experientes. Eu gostei de ver isso. Eu gosto de ver essa coisa da evolução. Eu senti muito isso. Eu acho isso muito bom. Dérria. Não, que Dérria? Deia, né? Dia. E Nahilda.
We brought a friend.
Nahida.
Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Que?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? So, you think...
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about...
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles...
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical.
So, this Nahida you mentioned.
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but compiling...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. People in Sumeru don't dream.
Eu queria associar os
My mind
pensamentos.
feels exhausted. What's happening right now seems to have happened before.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from... Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say...
What's the point of doing something?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru's... This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
É,
How does everyone
infelizmente
feel?
é isso.
Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear...
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a... We took off our Akasha terminals.
Faye's runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate... But we cannot...
Estamos quase saindo. Caramba, eu nunca iria esperar que Sumeru fosse sobre
Paimon
isso.
remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go—
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being—
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
Nehida. Vamos falar mais.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our—
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any—
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her.
Amei aquele videozinho que apareceu. Eu quero saber se a Derria também se
there
lembra,
you
porque
are.
ela também
I've
tirou
already
dela.
taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
Não é mais a
You
nossa
didn't get hurt
Derria,
this
então.
time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it to fight a count.
You're saying that although you don't remember you—
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Não.
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check—
How did you know what I was gonna?
forget— Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside— Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Even— Do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of—
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for— How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be— It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one—
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain—
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about— Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your—
Huh?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's—
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival and—
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to achieve.
Caramba, a gente tá sendo vítima de um experimento no
Still in
nosso
the same
cérebro, né?
day. Nahida, you already knew last night that—
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come—
Paimon's at the Duke did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been—
Paimon's flattered and everything, but—
Não é porque ela já tá com a
taking
gente há um
things a little
tempão.
fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only— In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain—
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that?
So, what's your—
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still... Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use the moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be in. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero, but muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has.
É outro tipo de memória.
Nahida, tell us.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight.
That isn't simple at all.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest.
Mas, de novo, eu não vou mentir que eu tô um pouco com essa sensação de que nada se resolve. Acho que todos os lugares levam a Roma, né? Aqui em Sumeru. Mas eu tô com essa sensação, sabe? De que a gente não tá chegando em lugar nenhum. Agora, eu não sei se a gente é que não tá realmente chegando em lugar nenhum, porque eu sou ruim, ou se realmente é isso mesmo. A história de Sumeru é assim.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't.
Get hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brain?
Don't think too hard about it. Just
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this,
yes, your memory's being.
and I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why do you.
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to. It's not very likely, but it's also not.
No, it is impossible.
You have proof.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but.
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style. And
Is it really impossible? What if they...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. But at least we've reached some other conclusions and... Yep, that's true. So, can we think of... Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because... How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we forgot...
É verdade. Viu? Elas estão muito quick talking. Opa, quick thought. Elas estão pensando muito bem, assim, juntando os pontos bem.
Nahida! You're back early today. Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't...
Leaving the city. As far as I remember...
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time...
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that...
Well, Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have enough. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you it.
I have a real emergency.
That's your problem. Make sure...
But it's not like you can just predict business
Acerta a
matters in
porrada neles,
advance.
It looks like the academia already announced a lockdown. Let's go and... Hello, sir. Why can't we...
Here we go again. Don't ask me. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us. Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... Okay.
Nossa, ela foi muito
Promise
inteligente.
Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon...
Paimon, calm down. She's here now.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your... I see. Using 2 people...
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared in an instant. No way!
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have it? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But
don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay.
Yep.
Porque a Nahida lembra de tudo, né? Então ela vai falando as coisas pra gente.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't that...
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really...
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee...
We'll never know until we try. At least Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on,
Caraca, que legal. Ela mesma deixou gravado.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
É porque é tudo virtual. Quem tá preso num... Eu acho que é o nosso cérebro que tá preso dentro do mundo virtual.
You left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by... And now, even the final space has... Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end it.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear
the message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have...
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappear? My impression is that each day in this...
imagined a bunch of new spaces materialize. Paimon's head is spinning.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just so no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey!
Só é muito grande, eu não consigo encerrar a gameplay. Gente, eu vou encerrar por aqui. E... Só que eu tô com medo de resetar, cara. Eu já resetei muita missão, assim. Se resetar vai ser o ó. Mas eu preciso comer, gente. Tô morrendo de fome. E é isso. Até a próxima.